The battle over the state budget continues, and so far, education funding is bearing a brunt of the focus. Now, state lawmakers are considering a change to a small portion of the complex school funding formula. The KSNT News' Caitlin Berry says that small change could create big problems for many districts this school year.
This is the complex school funding formula lawmakers are grappling with. There are many different factors, but right now legislators are focusing on local option budgets.
This formula is about entitlement, and that needs to be changed.
Critics contend supplemental funding meant to equalize wealthy and poor districts is not working.
Every Johnson County school district qualifies as a property poor district. I mean, that itself is the definition of a broken school finance formula.
Their solution is to change the way school districts are ranked based on the amount of money they can raise locally. But opponents say if they have their way, schools like this will lose a big chunk of funding for this school year. And with only 4 months left to go, school officials say there's not much more they can do.
It's like taking a puzzle and trying to put it together at this point. And usually at this point in the year, you're just monitoring your budget. You're not reducing it.
If the bill passes, Topeka schools will lose almost $900,000. Ford says that means cutting jobs like custodians, not buying new textbooks, and maybe even canceling summer school. Supporters of the cuts say those are hollow threats.
They all have cash in the bank. Districts began this year with $860 million in carryover cash reserves in their operating funds.
Many of the members on this committee agree the formula needs to be changed. They just can't seem to agree how best to do that. Caitlin Berry, KSNT News.
Senate Minority Leader Anthony Hensley also spoke at today's hearing. He was upset that the first public discussion on changing the policy of local school bonds went to the Budget Committee ahead of his Education Committee.